Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. I got the baby with me and everything. The real life baby. Stop playing. Online. Y'all know how we doing, man. Hold on. Yeah. Y'all see me? This shit look. Hold on. It look weird though. Like it's too much stuff. Damn. Well, I'm here, bro.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants.
Back in his
ready to get us going. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Not losing the game. Damn, man.
Jones wants to throw to start things out here. Bellinger hauls it in out left.
God damn.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They'll go as a gain of 25.
Y'all see that shit?
It started back at the 25.
Let me mute I think it's my mic.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And Jones will hit the deck here, and he is able to pick up the first down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now Jones, forced out to his left. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there.
The play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones eluding the pressure right. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And it's a fumble. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
49.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. On third down, it's short.
And you see the defense turning to isn't their partner thinking that they may play action yet? They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a mistake.
Y'all hear me?
So good field position for the Bills as they come up first.
Y'all hear me now? Let's go!
Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen.
I better fight that nigga up. Hey!
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26.
Damn, hold on. I feel like my shit fucking up.
You always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field.
Why is making all that fucking noise?
It is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Is it because my mic to the shit, or what the fuck is going on?
So the drive takes him into Jones.
Why is it making that shit?
First and 10 at the 34. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen rolling to his right. That one's touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage.
All right.
Inside the pocket, I would take off and run. What often happens now with these quarterbacks and field that fell incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Allen. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. He's got the first down and more. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Watch the screen.
They run here, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, the big play prior to this one got them down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last two plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off, and you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for two. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants have regained the lead. Jones throwing for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for two. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen, and he fires one incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Diggs going in motion right. Allen going to go on 4th down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On play action, Allen. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Diggs going in motion right. Allen off the play fake. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, 42 yards. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want.
Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Second down, here's Barkley again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They're going to run it with Barkley. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught inside the 5. A gain of 37.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there.
And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. But that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Jones steps away to his left. We'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Up the middle with Barkley. And some room to roam now. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 162 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 8. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On play action, Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the move to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Out of the gun now on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to Bill.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The final shot before break. Jones. Flush to his right. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McKenzie. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. To throw, it's Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's McKenzie. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Quick slant to Crowder. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Barkley. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. They'll run for it with Barkley. They find some open field here. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 71 yards.
And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. That's caught by Galladay. Touchdown! Kenny Galladay, 26 yards. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Gano for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Allen going to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment.
There goes